Good morning, Dr. Bob Flower, and this is our July 11th, Monday, Master Pattern Report, and good morning to you. Listen, a couple of very exciting things. It would appear, well, the evidence is preliminary, that we have made a major breakthrough with the Master Pattern insofar as timing of a turnaround. And this has been accomplished by those of you who care and who understand of a double pi, mathematical pi, double pi configuration connected with a phi configuration. And it's we've tested this so far in a dozen cases, and it's within, just as our regular master pattern prediction system, it comes within 1 day of a turning point. Now keep in mind that the turning point does not necessarily mean that that day it spikes up. It means that that is when the cycle has ended and a new cycle is beginning. So we're very excited about this. I'm going to demonstrate this to you as soon as we are certain that the model will hold up. And this may be a little premature, but we're so damn excited about it that I wanted to get the news out insofar as the prospects are concerned to you as soon as possible. Okay, last week we did have a good hit with the S&P and silver. Silver had about a 1.25% move on the 7th, which I believe that was the day or the day before, or I'm sorry, the day after we had predicted, or it was right on. I'm getting confused all these days, but we're know enough to know that we're right in there. We are still long, even though Friday was a bit of a jump, and today seems to be a down day as well. But we think that there's still some more to the upside here before things start to turn down for any appreciable amount of time and measure. So you can hang in there. The silver, we're still very reluctant with silver here. It's not making a move, which is bothering me. That $34 level is something to watch. You know, if it breaks down below that, we're in trouble. Well, we're in trouble for the next quarter anyway, but not for the end of the year. And that's what we're looking. That's what we're building up towards the end of the year with a big run up. Gold seems to be running a bit stronger than silver. As a matter of fact, it's running a lot stronger than silver. So if you play both, gold might be the one to jump to. I'm a silver man, and I'm hanging in there with the silver. Okay, so now let's talk about something else near and dear to me. When I said that Obama may retire or resign, I meant to say resign. If I said retire, it's the same difference as far as I'm concerned. Back in 2008, when he was first elected, and in early 2009, remember we made that prediction that it was an outside possibility that the man would resign. Well, what we were interpreting in the master pattern was actually being realized within these past 30 days in this respect. There have been several reports in the paper coming directly from the White House that Obama is okay with a one-term presidency, and that his family is okay with that. That is, it appears, what we were reading in the master pattern from 2.5 years ago. That at that time we were giving it a literal interpretation, and it wasn't literal. It appears that it's in context, in spirit, that what's going on insofar as his presidency is concerned. So I don't think he's going to retire or resign, but I think he is resigned to the fact that he may very well not make it again the next election, and that's being made public, okay, which is significant. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about government deception. Something has come to my attention that I think you should all be aware of. There is a program that the government has to take unemployed people who are on some sort of government assistance, any type of government assistance, and the program is to give them free phones, free cell phones, and up to about 240 minutes of time per month for free. However, in exchange for that, they have to commit to doing public service work for the community, you know, DPW or something like that, or these bids, you know, where they're cleaning the streets and things like that, and then determining that whole action as going from unemployed to employed. Okay, so they're trying to build up the employment rate by virtue of this whole scenario here, and they are actually they have agents out who are being trained very nicely to sell this to the unemployed public, and to get them to take these menial jobs in exchange for free phones and free time in the course of a month. So, you know, I mean, this whole deception, it's not necessary, and it's nothing, has nothing to do with us, the American public. Has nothing to do with our problems, our issues, our lack of freedoms, and our sense of our sense of fairness and hard work. And we can't. This is a critical time. We can't give this up. I think there are too many of us that work too hard and understand what it is to be successful and make money. And if you don't, give me a call, because it's so damn easy. It's ridiculous. And I am hard at work right now trying to do that for people, trying to match them up with jobs and positions. And when they have an open mind and a little bit of courage, they're doing it. And I can show you some very prominent demonstrations of that. People who had nothing, and we're helping them get set up in these small businesses, which I'd love to talk about. You know, these little mom and pop stores. There's plenty of that stuff around. But I realize that if you're a computer operator making $200,000 a year, and all of a sudden you're not working anymore, it's kind of hard to switch over to being a working a Bodega or a 7-Eleven or something like that. But you know what? You do what you got to do, and these are times when you do what you got to do. It's not easy out there, and I don't have to tell you folks that, but sometimes it's more just a change of focus, a change of your reference point, to get you going again and get you back in the swing of things, and get you on solid ground. Next week, or this week, we're looking at around the 14th for a move in both the S&P S&P and in silver. We're hoping that silver bounces off this $34 level and keeps going, but keep your eye open for it, because if it does break down, that's it. Have a great week, everybody. See you next week.